Oh, I see I'm live. I hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, now sending out notifications. How you feeling? I hope you're feeling good. Got so much stuff that I wanted to kind of come here and talk about. Practical things as we go into whatever is going on. And this can help you anytime um, in your life. Okay, so I'm trying to look into the camera as opposed at myself. Okay, so we're going to get right down to it. My name is Amira. I am the head person here at Bathing in Herbs and Dill on the Run. This is my baby. It's been my baby for years, and it is what I do. Okay, this is my passion. It's what I really am extremely passionate about. I want people to know that there are ways to go into nature to make your life balanced in a lot of ways. When I tell you, we're going to get right to the topic soon, but I want to just tell you some background on me. You may not know me, but man, can I cut off these notifications? Yeesh. Um, but my name is Amira. I am a spiritual money hacker. That's one of the best ways that I can kind of explain um, who I am and what I do. I'm a priestess. I'm in the Lukumi tradition, and I am also a person who I study abundance at a high level. And when I say at a high level, I mean I just don't study it from a financial standpoint, even though that is most likely right now, especially in today's world, the highest form of study that you can do. I also study it at a form of serendipity, which means there's so many things come to you that are so good that life is about abundance every single day. And most of the time, as people, we are unaware of that. So that is something that I focus on. I'm also a person that likes to study in the abundance of natural modalities and tools that are out here to allow our lives to actually be changed. Be they our mindset, which is very natural, and we can engineer that and make it what we want, or be they herbs. Herbs are on this planet to help us in so many ways. Okay. So I'm here for that purpose. But for tonight, we're going to talk about some spiritual tools when it comes to spiritual. I'm going to get ready and make sure that I'm getting on TikTok live too. We're going to talk about how, I'm sorry, pardon my arm. I need to make sure I'm getting up here. And I don't know who's going to come on, but we're going to go live. Okay. So tonight we're going to talk about money and spiritual ways to help to barricade yourselves from bad times and to help you get through bad times when you are going through them. Okay. Period. There's a lot. As I'm sure everyone has been seeing, as I've been putting up shorts everywhere. Um, there's just so much abundance in the world. Like I mentioned to you guys, the plants the other day, I was talking about a snake plant. I mentioned that specifically for regenerating air in your home, but it is also a plant that helps to protect your abundance when it's put in the proper corner of your home. Um, when we're talking about feng shui, right? So I think that's the southeast corner, that's your money corner. So it's there to help protect that. So you can put a snake plant in your home in that area. Uh, but not only just plants, there's also all kinds of herbs. And something that I've really been getting into is the gender of the herbs. Like, are they masculine or are they feminine? And the effects that they have on my life when I'm literally bathing in the herbs. So, a lot of herbs that are used for money are masculine, period. Okay. There are some abundant female herbs, which I've definitely found. Um, but a lot of them are masculine. Like, take for instance, cinnamon. That's a fire sign masculine herb. Chamomile, I believe, is a Mercury masculine herb. Okay. Um, these herbs can be used to make your life better all the way around, especially cinnamon. Cinnamon is just one of those herbs. You can pour it in your coffee, you can pour it in your tea, you can be using cinnamon oil to clean your home with, mop it, to just bring the vibration of abundance into your home. Cinnamon is one of those amazing herbs. It's like a quartz. It's like a quartz of the crystal kingdom. It amplifies whatever herbs it's being worked with. And so when you put cinnamon with cloves, you put cinnamon with star anise, you put cinnamon with nutmeg, you put cinnamon with chamomile, you put cinnamon with bladderwrack, you put cinnamon, you understand? And we just keep going here with this abundance and sweet smelling stuff. It really is a very powerful masculine herb. Okay. Um, what else is another one that's really good uh, for money? Bay leaf. Bay leaf is awesome for money. You can either, a lot of people do a lot of firework with bay leaf. You put it on your stove, you burn it. People burn it and put it in candles. Some people put it in candles. Some people take and write their wishes on it and burn it. Some people write their wishes on it and sleep with it. Like bay leaf is one of those herbs. And it's not just a money herb. It can be used for darn near anything. Okay. But it's really one of those wish herbs, right? So when we talk about spiritual tools for things that you want to have on hand to help you as far as money, I know a lot of people may not know, but like I said, cinnamon is one of those basic ones, and you can kind of start stepping up your energy when it comes to financial abundance with cinnamon. It's one of those, you can bathe in it. I would not suggest the oil. I would suggest maybe boiling some water, putting a cinnamon stick in it, letting it steep, cool down, and then pouring that into the tub. I know a lot of people got different ideas on that. They might get the leaf of the cinnamon and then rip it into some water and all that kind of stuff and actually cleanse themselves with the leaf, which is a very good way to do it. But we don't always have access to leaves, and not everybody wants to buy it when there's cinnamon sticks at the store, and most likely in your pantry or in your spice cabinet at your house. So cinnamon is very good for that purpose, right? So why do we want to be using these type of spiritual tools to help ourselves financially? I mean, because they're going to help. At the end of the day, I don't like to talk about things that don't work. And I can tell you right now, they actually do work. Oh, things going on over here. People are slipping through. They're just going through. You know how you be on TikTok and they're scrolling. They just scrolling through my live. But cinnamon is one of those herbs. It can be used so well. Like you can be eating cinnamon. It helps with. It's one of the better herbs out there to help with diabetes. Believe it or not, it is a superfood. If you look up cinnamon, for those who are in my bathing and herbs group at Facebook, you're aware because I put through an entire write up on cinnamon, how amazing it is, specifically the organic form of it, how we should be really ingesting more cinnamon. It just helps our lives in so many ways. It is an amazing herb. But like I said, right now during these scary times, you want to be doing stuff to help yourself financially. So Thursday is your big day when it comes to working with herbs and working with herbs for prosperity. Okay? I don't know what this means. I'm sorry. I'm over here. This is like my first time doing this on two places at once. Oh yeah, guys, if you want to share it, I don't see that many people in here. But hello, if you want to share it, that would be good. But to get back to this, Thursday is your day to work with money. Okay, it's your day. It's the day of the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter is that planet of expansion. I think Jupiter right now is retrograde, so it just means it's kind of, it's not moving as fast as it should be, but still you can work with your Jupiter right now on a Thursday. Your results may come a little slower, but they're going to come because it's Jupiter that you're working with. That's that energy. It's that energy of abundance, that energy of expansion, that energy of gifts, that energy of happy surprises. So you want to work on a Thursday from a spiritual standpoint. And when I say that spiritually, I mean that you are infusing your energy into, say, a cinnamon stick. You're going to be holding maybe your herbs that you would be working with to take a bath in. And when you hold those herbs, you're going to speak your intention into them. If you want to open up in a formal prayer, you can do that. If you don't and you want to speak your intention to it, which is new dialogue for me, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you do. And then you need to put them into a bath for yourself. Okay, it is that simple. Put it into the tub. And don't be sparing with this. I think that's something I've seen a lot where people put things in, but it's just like this little tiny sprinkle on a lot. I know a lot of people feel less is more, but not in this case. Not in this case. In this case, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have at least 5 cinnamon sticks that you have maybe poured boiling water over, let steep and cool, and then pour that liquid after it's cool, because we're not burning ourselves. After it's cool, we're going to pour that into the tub after we have taken a normal shower ahead of this, and then, or a bath, and then take the second bath for depositing abundance on your life. And then when you pop out, you're not drying yourself, right? And you're just going to throw your clothes on. It's a good thing to do before you go to bed. Okay, a good thing to do before you go to bed, and just let those energies work on you. You do your prayers while you're in that tub. This is a way of staving off financial problems when you don't know what the heck is coming down the pike and you're going through problems. I mean that. It's also a way of bringing in things when you have nothing. I have done baths like this in the past, and I have gotten jobs. I have mentioned I think I have a bath pinned at the top. No, I don't think I have anything else pinned at the top of my TikTok at all. Or maybe I do. I have to look at it. It's in there though. There are sure herbs up there that you can take a bath with. Okay. There's a bath that I sell, but you can make it. It has parsley, basil, cinnamon, clove, ginger. I always forget what this. Oh, chamomile. 6, those are your 6 herbs. You put those together, you make a tea, let it cool, pour it in your tub to take that bath after you've taken your normal shower, and voila, it's going to help your life financially. It's going to help you out. And you need to be in there praying for divine financial abundance. Okay, don't be in there doing the loop-de-loops and asking for extra, miracles, but ask for divine financial abundance to come into your life. This is what you want. Wow. Okay. This is what you want. You want divine financial abundance and you want it to come in. Then after that, the one thing I can say for everyone, you do these things, you do these spiritual things. And like I said, a Thursday is a very good day to do it right now. If you can't wait till a Thursday, you do this any day of the week, you got to do it, right? But after you do that, that's when you want to send out resumes. That's when you want to make the contact, call the person that somebody might have been like, yo, I know this person that works here, they're hiring, call them on this day. You do that bath just before that day, right? That's what you do. So it's okay to do these baths and kind of hope for happy things to happen, but it's also good to do these baths and go outside and put some action behind it. I think the feminine part is to get into your feelings about why you really want what you want, visualizing what it is that you want. And then after you have visualized and seen what you want and done the bath, slept, let it did everything it needed to do to you overnight, and then you go out into the world the next day and you start pushing at what it is that you want. This energy is behind you now. And I know I'm going to say it's bigger than just a cup of tea. But a cup of tea can change a person's life. A cup of tea can literally change a person's life. Okay, a cup of chamomile can help somebody go to sleep that has been having insomnia in the right conditions for a long time, right? A cup of cascara sagrada can help you if you're having problems moving things in the bathroom, right? Um, what you have to understand is that the herbal kingdom is a very powerful place to work in when it comes to working for yourself, and especially when it comes to working for yourself when it comes to finances, period. Okay, Thursday, like I said, is a very good day to do these workings. After that, what you can do is, and even that night, right? Like, let's say you do that bath and you're doing it that night, you can write out your petitions, put up your prayers. Some people write them out, put them in Bibles. Some people write them out, put them under crystals. Some people write them out, and they, if you have an ancestor shrine, they'll put it on the ancestor shrine. People do a lot of different things to bring financial abundance into their lives, right? There's really not one way to do things. That's the beauty of the spiritual and magical world. You're doing things according to what you feel and what your intuition would tell you is a good thing to do. Is it good to get someone to teach you these things? Yeah, but until you run across someone that can actually teach you, it's okay to listen to your intuition. Pray, pray first, and then listen. Pray and then listen. This is what we. This is what you do. This is what you do. Okay. So after you are dealing with said herb, I know some people like to do layering, right? Some people like to do layering, and I recommend that to personal clients that I work with. But for general purposes, if you are working with a 7-day candle, you can put a tiny little bit of the herbs up at the top of that candle on the night that you do the bath. It's just layering. The energy is just continuing through this 7-day candle. Of course, because we're here, I'm going to say do not leave your candles unattended, people. Don't leave your candles unattended. Don't do that, right? But I don't know. Everybody has different ways in which they work 7-day candles, because you may want to put that in a pot surrounded by some baking soda and put that sucker in one place and allow it to do its thing, right? It depends on what type of energy you have at the spots that you work at. And if you trust it, then that's what you do. But I have put that disclaimer out there. Okay. Okay. All right. So that is one real good spiritual tool. It is something that you can do, I would say, definitely at the base once a month. You can step it up to 4 times a month if you want to, every Thursday. But I think that gets to be, I know for people that I've recommended that to in the past, it gets to be, oh, we got to do another spiritual bath. Yes, you got to do another spiritual bath. You have to do another one. You want to keep the energy going, because that's the other thing. Once this energy breaks through and your aura has been cleansed to a point, or yeah, it's clean to the point that you are drawing in so many abundant and good things for you. You don't want to stop, but you may not want to keep it at once a month. You might want to do it once every 3 months, once every 4 months, or something like that, right? But continue to maybe burn your 7-day candle. And in this case, I would recommend a brown or yellow or gold 7-day candle, right? Put your little herbs at the top, burn it maybe once a week while you're not doing the spiritual bath. And then when you do the spiritual bath, after you've gotten the job, after you've gotten the money, or after the clients have started to come, um, I would then say that you can extend it in other ways. You can keep that energy going in other ways. It doesn't have to be just one way. Okay. That, I think, is the next thing when it comes to spirituality. You have to understand that there are ways of keeping things flowing and going, keeping energy always happening. Like the first of the month is a very good thing to do. I've seen a lot of people doing that everywhere. It's a very good thing to do. You may also want to look at, like, a lot of people do a lot of work, of course, on the new moon and the full moon. Depends on the people. That's a good thing to do. Um, but you want to maintain this process so that you have things being figured out in times of uncertainty. The one thing I can tell you that is that in times of uncertainty, when spirituality is working for you, you're keeping what you got. You're going to maintain what you got. And then when it takes off, you're going to bring in more. Maintain and then bring in more. And it depends on the person how far between that maintaining and bringing in extra or completing a cycle and fixing a problem it takes. Every person is different. Every person is different. Some people, that energy could be getting ready to break like that. And some people, it could take some time. Okay. So you just want to be aware of that. Again, the 6 herbs that I think I haven't pinned at the top of my TikTok. It is, again, basil, parsley, chamomile, clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg. No, I didn't say nutmeg. I said ginger. But they serve about the same purpose. They heat each other up. So you could do ginger and nutmeg and make it 7 herbs. That's a good thing to do. It's a good bath. It's a very, very good bath. Also, what you may want to do is wear something that attracts abundance. And when I say that, I like to work in crystals. I love to work in crystals. So citrine is your friend. Congo citrine is your friend. Put it in your wallet. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your bra. It's up to you. But Congo citrine is very good. It's got a lot of energy to it. I think it's a little different than just regular citrine out here. Okay. These are things that you can do, and you can wear that on a regular basis. You can get stuff like this is citrine, right? I don't think this is Congo citrine because I made this, right? But these beads right here, the big, those clear ones, they're citrine. You want to be bringing that type of energy on you. And then to protect, black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Okay. It helps to protect what you have while you're going out and getting more. So this is what you want to be looking at. You want to be understanding that there are a lot of tools out here to use. Now, I'm not in the business of recommending that you put a crystal on everything and crystal is all you need, because you could really have a serious situation brewing on you that's just energy wise that needs to be cleansed off with a bath. And that simple one I gave you, it'll help to burn it up and fire that stuff off and get it off you. It really will, because most of those herbs are masculine moving energy type herbs. They move the energy around you. It's not just chill and relax and they are active herbs. All of them are active herbs. They're going to get stuff going. Okay. And a lot of the time people need the energy around them cleansed because it's something that they've been sitting with, walking around with for a long time, and it has been affecting their lives. And when it's cleansed, moved off, and your canvas is clear, so to speak, those blessings can come flying right in just like that. Pow, really quickly. Okay. So I wanted to come here briefly tonight to talk about this. If you have any questions for me, you can reach out to me at bathinginerbs@gmail.com or at the website bathinginerbs.com. Okay. I hope everybody has a good evening. Peace. No, end the session. I'm trying to end.